So, you want to become a web developer but don't know where to start? Maybe you've tried tutorials, but everything seems overwhelming? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Today I'm giving you a step by step roadmap that will take you from absolute beginner to professional web developer in just 9 months. Stick around and let's break it all down. Before we dive in, let's quickly go over what web development is and why it matters. Web development is the process of building websites and web applications that run on the internet. Every website you visit, whether it's a simple blog, an e commerce platform, or a social media site, was built by web developers. Now, web development is divided into two main parts: front end and back end. Front end development is what users see and interact with: the design, buttons, animations, and layout. Think of it as the interior design of a house. On the other hand, back-end development is what happens behind the scenes: databases, servers, and logic. It's like the plumbing and electricity of a house. You don't see it, but it's essential for everything to work. If you're just starting, I highly recommend beginning with front-end development because it gives you immediate visual feedback and makes learning more engaging. Later, you can decide if you want to move into backend or become a full stack developer. Let's start with the fundamentals, the building blocks of web development. These are the most essential skills you'll need to get started. HTML is the backbone of any website. It stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and it defines the structure of web pages. Think of it as the skeleton of your website. You'll use HTML to define headings, paragraphs, images, links, and forms. If you want to create a web page that can be displayed in a browser, you need HTML. Now, let's move to CSS, cascading style sheets. While HTML defines the structure, CSS is used for styling: colors, fonts, spacing, and layouts. It's like decorating the house with paint, furniture, and lighting. CSS also controls the layout with techniques like Flexbox and CSS Grid. These tools allow you to arrange content neatly and responsively, meaning the layout will adjust based on screen size, important for mobile users. Next, we have Git and GitHub. Git is a version control system, which helps you track changes made to your code over time. It's like having an undo button for your entire project history. GitHub is a platform that hosts your code online and allows you to collaborate with other developers. It's essential for teamwork and sharing code. Now that you've built the structure and the styling, it's time to add interactivity with JavaScript. JavaScript is the programming language that makes websites dynamic. Without JavaScript, a web page would be static and unresponsive. Start with JavaScript basics. Learn about variables, loops, conditions, and functions. These are the building blocks of any programming language. Think of variables as storage containers for data, loops for repeating actions, and conditions to make decisions based on certain factors. Next, focus on DOM manipulation. The Document Object Model, DOM, represents the structure of your web page in JavaScript. When you manipulate the DOM, you are changing what users see on the page. For example, when you add a new item to a list, JavaScript updates the DOM, and the new item appears instantly. Then you'll dive into APIs, application programming interfaces. APIs allow you to fetch data from other websites or services. For instance, you can retrieve weather information or user data from a database. Now that you can make things interactive, let's focus on advanced web design. This phase will give you the skills to make your websites responsive, meaning they look good on all devices, from mobile phones to large desktop screens. Spend some time learning about responsive design using CSS media queries. Media queries allow you to apply different styles based on the size of the user's screen. You'll also get to know CSS Grid and Flexbox. By the end of this phase, you'll be able to create mobile-friendly, interactive websites that work on any device. At this point, we're going to dive into React, a JavaScript library for building user interfaces. React is one of the most popular tools for front-end development because it lets you create complex UIs by breaking them down into small, reusable components. Then, move on to React hooks like useState and useEffect, which help manage state and side effects in your app. Next, you'll explore React Router for adding navigation between different pages or views. This is essential for building single-page applications, SPAS. At this point, you have a solid front-end foundation. Now, let's explore backend development. The backend is responsible for storing data, user authentication, and running the logic of your application. Start with Node.js, a JavaScript runtime that allows you to run JavaScript code on the server. You'll use Express, a lightweight framework for building backend applications. Together, they let you create a server that communicates with your front end. Learn about MongoDB, a NoSQL database which is perfect for storing data in a flexible, scalable way. You'll also build a basic CRUD, create, read, update, delete application. You've learned a lot so far. Now it's time to combine everything you've learned into real projects. You'll integrate user authentication, data handling, and advanced features into your app. Once your app is ready, it's time to deploy it using services like Netlify, Vercel, or Render. Finally, spend time refining your portfolio and preparing for job applications. Showcase your best projects and create a resume that highlights your skills. And there you have it. This 9-month roadmap will take you from absolute beginner to a job-ready web developer. Remember, the key to success is consistent practice and building projects. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more programming content. Drop a comment below and let me know where you are on your coding journey. I'll see you in the next one.